Hey Coach Stewart, I've been training consistently twice a week for the past few months. Now that I'm working with you, I'm happy to start doing 2 sessions a day. I'll train 14 times a week, I don't care. Tell me what I got to do to get results.
Yeah. Okay. I've coached people for a long time. And I can tell you they come to me generally with a very, very high temporary level of commitment, right? And even the people that mean business, that mean what they say, they usually will try for something fairly ambitious because them coming to me is representative of their leveling up in terms of the commitment to their training. That's great. However, I can tell you for sure that a lot of those ambitious moments lead to overreaching in terms of establishing the habits required, needed, and also are realistic for training. So what do I mean? Okay, you want to train 14 times a week. That's a good start, but we can do more than that. Now, you want to do 14 times a week. Right, you want to do 7 days a week and you're someone that's trained twice a week on average. First of all, there's absolutely no reason to go to 7 days. Your body is now accustomed to training twice. It's accustomed to that amount of volume. If we go to 3 days, that is already a tremendous increase in the amount of training that your body is now having to adapt to. Can you do that? Yes. You can go to 4 days? Yes, you can. Can you go to 5 days? You can, but that 5th day is probably not going to be doing too much for you, so those other 2 days already aren't getting done. That is the reality of the situation. Now, if you were someone who had already established that you train 4 days, going to 5 and 6, yeah, that's an increase. But going from 2 to 5, I can tell you what's going to happen. It's not the training. Training's fun. Makes you sore, but you'll recover. A good program will balance all those qualities for you. What will happen is you will not be ready for the amount of difference that your day-to-day, week-to-week actually feels. There is a substantial difference between giving 10 to 12 to 14 hours in the gym and giving 4. It is a very, very different lifestyle. I would encourage everyone not to jump headfirst into that change. It's drastic. It's fun, but it's drastic. Some of you will be able to do it just fine. But for the rest of you, what I advise is if you're on 2 days, start with 2 days, go to 3, establish that as a habit. Establish that as your baseline. Make that your 3 primary days where most of the good quality training is happening. If you really love to be in the gym, get your coach to get you a 4th, maybe even a 5th, but have those days be more minor, less consequential to start with. Establish consistency. Consistency is your best friend in the gym. For long-term outcomes, it's more valuable than talent. It's more valuable than how you feel in the moment about training. It's more valuable that even with that disquiet feeling that makes you want to get into the gym to fix whatever problem that you may have coming in, to overcome that insecurity, to fix that insecurity that you're trying to overcome by getting into the gym. 2 days, go to 3. You want extra days? Make them less consequential. Establish strong, consistent habits. Effort, adherence, and consistency are the 3 things that will get you further than any other quality that you could possibly have in the gym. Set yourself up for nailing those 3 things. 3 days with high effort, good adherence, good consistency. Build from that. If you go straight to 14 days, I can tell you what's going to happen. 14 days, 14 sessions. I can tell you what's going to happen. You're going to miss a few. The program's going to get out of whack. Everything's going to become unbalanced, and you are going to feel like you're failing what you've set for yourself, when in fact, that goal was probably unrealistic to begin with. And listen to your coach, because they've probably seen this sort of stuff before, and they suggest that you start with 4 days instead of 6. They say that you should start with 2 days instead of 3. There's probably a good reason for it. You can always do more, but build the program, build your adherence, effort, and consistency around what is sustainable now. Let yourself evolve at a reasonable pace.